I've been waiting for this one for weeks. All right, here we go. Mike Lee Kanarek, or Raven, podcast number 7. What the hell is Mike Lee Kanarek planning for 2026 with his Jeet Kune program? I will reveal the name in a couple minutes. But first, I want to reassure all my Haganah students nationwide in America and some worldwide in other countries. Haganah is not going away. There's no sense of me shutting down a reality fighting self-defense program that has been very impactful to the martial art culture and industry in America. Tactical Jeet Kune stands alone as an identity outside of Haganah. It is not an Israeli style of Jeet Kune. Okay, so that I want to make sure people understand that it is not an Israeli style of Jeet Kune. Everybody knows me as the Israeli commando. There was on Deadliest Warrior. There was on cover of Black Belt magazines and stuff like that. This is not an Israeli Jeet Kune. Okay, so let's talk first about the curriculum. The curriculum that will be taught in the school that I'm about to open in South Florida. And yes, you heard right, a school, Jeet Kune school, that is, that I'm about to open in South Florida. We're looking right now at 3 locations. One location, but 2 of those locations is very hard for me to pick, and it's 2 different cities, both of them in South Florida. So right now we're looking at those locations to open the school. But the curriculum that will be taught in that school is Tactical Jeet Kune. Now, what is Tactical Jeet Kune? Tactical Jeet Kune is my experience, my personal experience since 1993 with Joe Louis. Okay, I met Joe Louis first at the RUJKD camps, which is in Virginia. That was run by Dr. Jerry Beasley. I will be forever in debt of him to connect the dots between me and Joe Louis. That Tactical Jeet Kune is the Jeet Kune that was taught to me directly from Joe Louis. Okay, I made a banner. This is not the actual logo of what I'm about to reveal the name. For explanation, it is a dragon that has 3 arms. There's no such thing as a 3-armed dragon, but for Mike Lee Kanarek, there is. Okay, so watch how it works. The first arm in the actual logo, this will be a white dot, an off-white dot, and a blue dot. Okay, the white dot represents a diamond and represents Bruce Lee. Okay. Then you have an off-white dot, which represents Joe Louis. And then you have a blue dot that represents me. The white dot is a diamond. The white dot is a diamond, and it represents origin, strength, and speed. White dot, this is just for I made this banner to explain. So in other words, the source is Bruce Lee. From Bruce Lee to Joe Louis, from Joe Louis to Mike Lee Kanarek, okay? Diamond, pearl, sapphire. Pure white represents diamond, which represents, again, the origin, strength, and speed. Obviously, Bruce Lee had strength and speed. The second one is the Joe Louis. Okay, I do not have rights to this logo or to this logo. In my logo, those 2 will not appear. It will be simply a diamond and a white pearl and a blue sapphire. But for this video, I created these banners to explain. Okay, then you have Joe Louis. Joe Louis represents focus, power, and explosiveness. If you were around Joe Louis when he was, alive teaching, you saw him fighting, the man was extremely focused. He was very powerful, but what was very unique about Joe Louis was his explosiveness. Big man, I've never seen something like that. He was, he was so explosive, it was like unbelievable, okay? And finally, the blue sapphire represents me. We went with blue because I am from Israel, and it represents being resilient, disciplined, and the wisdom behind putting all that together. So that won't appear in my actual school and future schools, and I'm going to explain in a second, right? It will be that dragon, and that dragon I nicknamed Hong. Hong in Vietnamese means red. It represents bloodline, okay? It will have 3 arms. the diamond, the pearl, and the sapphire. Okay, this banner is just for explanation. All right, so let's talk now. What is the name of the school? What is the name of the vehicle I'm going to use to push tactical Jeet Kune Do first nationwide in America and then worldwide, all over the world? The name is Dragonborn. My school will be called Dragonborn. Why? Dragonborn. Dragonborn. Both me and Bruce Lee were born Asian, dragons, this and that. Originally, I was going to go with 1967 Jeet Kune Do, but I did not want to attach the word Jeet Kune Do to the name of the school or the program or the organization. The organization, the program, the school, and the world headquarters, so to speak, in 2026 that I'm going to open in South Florida is Dragonborn. Okay, Dragonborn is going to have 3 vehicles and 3 purposes. Purpose number 1, my school that I'm opening, and this adventure is done with one of my dearest friends in my life. His name is Mark Douglas. We're doing this together. I absolutely loved Mark Douglas. Is one of my best friends that became family. He's one of my Ghana black belts. So me and him are going to push that together. And the name of the school is going to be Dragonborn. So the first mission is my school. In the first year of my school, I will only take, and watch, people are going to be in shock, I'm only going to take kids. For 1 year, I'm not taking any adult students. Only kids. Only kids. For the first year, only kids. After 1 year, I'll start taking adults. But the first year is going to be dedicated to have the first layer of Dragonborn kids in South Florida to catapult a movement nationwide, to catapult a movement also worldwide. I'm going to first concentrate on America nationwide, and then I'm going to venture out worldwide. Okay, so that's the first thing. The first mission is my school planting a flag in South Florida with me taking only children students. The second thing is my online training. The online training will come with my upcoming book, Tactical Jeet Kune Do, which is basically the curriculum of Dragonborn. Dragonborn is the organization. First my school, then schools will pop up. I won't talk about this right now, but I want to go nationwide, and I have big plans for that, but this video is not about that. This video is about the name reveal. So first my school, then my online program, which will come with the book that I'm writing now, which is Tactical Jeet Kune Do, and will come with a video library that you can download online. So you can be anywhere in the world and get the book, download the video training, and you have me as your trainer in your living room teaching you Tactical Jeet Kune Do. So that's the second vehicle. And the third vehicle behind it, which will be not right away, is opening schools nationwide, Dragonborn schools. Okay, this is not a certifying system, certified instructor, and you can teach in your own school. We're talking actual Dragonborn schools nationwide. Okay, that will come later on with more information. It's basically a franchise, the whole 9 yards. So here we go. The name of the school, Dragonborn. The system, Tactical Jeet Kune Do. Where it comes from, the origin, Bruce Lee, from Bruce Lee to Joe Louis, from Joe Louis to Mike Lee Kanarek. It is a striking system for personal defense and for sparring. Okay, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Okay, for an example, in the podcast that Dwight asked me, oh, you're going to give the kids belts? There is no belts. Okay, the kids are going to work toward scales of a dragon in different colors, and every time they earn the scale on the dragon, they can get different color gloves. So our ranking with the kids will be white gloves, yellow gloves, green gloves, blue gloves, black gloves, and red gloves. Okay, so that's the ranking for the kids. They're not wearing belts. They're not wearing different t-shirts. I'll walk on my mat, and according to the color of the glove that the kid is wearing, I know what rank he is. Okay, guys, Dragonborn. I can't wait. I can't wait. And I know a lot of people are in shock. Oh my God. Only kids the first year? Only kids the first year. I'm trying to make a point that for something to have a long longevity, you gotta have kids. All right, guys. Dragonborn. I can't wait for it. I've been waiting for a long time. I could not reveal the name of the organization before everything was trademarked. Everything is trademarked, protected. Dragonborn belongs to me and Mark Douglas. All right, guys. Name reveal. Dragonborn.